Welcome to another installment of Transit Weatherman. We're going to be starting off today. This is just a little in between, but welcome into Mercury and Libra. It's been a while since I've been live and everything like that, so I'm excited to see how this starts up, see how everyone's doing and everything like that. So, like I said, this is just playing through for a quick second. We're about to get into the astrology of this upcoming week. So let's just play out real quick. I'm gonna start it off with a card. Let's see what we got. Straight off the bat. Let's see what we got for this week so far. We're getting straight into it, y'all. The Sun card. So you hear this? You hear this? So the Sun card, right? This is gonna be a really epic time. And I think the reason why is because this Virgo season is about to launch you into knowing the things that you need to know. So welcome in, everybody. I know that introduction was mad loud and it was mad fire, but hey, we're getting right back to it, you know what I'm saying? So we have the Sun card that's going to be starting off this entire week's cycle. So I'm really excited to be doing this right now. I'm hyped to be back online as far as all this astrology is concerned. There's been a long month that was just last month, but now we're going to be heading back into a lot more content, a lot of new things. I'm going to be posting way more often, so let's get this going. This is my rededication to y'all and to the collective as far as being able to serve with this information and being able to do this, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Over the course of the last month or so, I've finally had this feeling of being able to take a little bit off. And the reason why I did as well, or part of the reason why I did, was because I kept sensing this certain falsity as far as that was going on in the collective. I was feeling like a certain sense of nobody was coming in and really giving the real information as far as I was concerned, outside of the few people that I bang with. I've been feeling like there's been a real over flooding of things that hasn't been beneficial to people per se. And so I decided to step back for a bit because I needed to get into a new space. And this new space is because I want to be coming through to give y'all that missing piece of what I think. And I don't think people have been giving y'all the real what they supposed to, personally. So instead of me being like, man, people aren't giving the real, man, people aren't going to do this, you know what? I will do it myself. And this Virgo season is a very strong indicator, and it's a call to action. I feel like Virgo season in general is a call to action. Plus, with Mercury in Virgo and Mars in Virgo both going on in this process as well, this is really making sure that you're going to be able to pinpoint the exact things that you need in order to succeed and in order to really get your energies going and get your energies popping off. So this Virgo season is going to show you the intricate details and the things that you've been missing in order for you to get it popping. One thing that I suggest for most people is do something daily, every day. For me, I'm posting something every day. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Something every day. We need to give y'all the real. So if you've been following me, if you know somebody else who's into astrology, have them come through, have them follow. We really building community here. I'm going to be going live a little bit more often. I want to be covering different things. I don't want to necessarily cover the weekly astrology as much. I'm doing it today just because I want to keep it, for people that haven't who maybe new or haven't known this, because I want to start covering the days on a day-to-day basis. So if you have been noticing, I've been doing a couple posts recently where it's just what's the astrology of the day, what's the most important thing of the day, and I'm going to be continuing that as well. Not only that, I have a sale that's going on right now, and this before I start making major changes and before I start making a bunch of different changes to services and etc. and figuring out better ways to help the community and the collective. I'm offering a sale right now until at least the new moon in Virgo. I might extend it. We're going to see how I feel about that, but the whole idea is that y'all should hop on that right now, because the way and what I have happening is that everything's basically half off. So if you check out my website right now, most of my things are half off, and these are consultations. These are the recorded consultations, so please be sure that you check that out. The link is going to be right into the description, leading you straight to my website. Click on enter and you're right in there. So definitely wanted to point that out before we get into this week. So let's start off. Let's just go straight into what's popping off right now, right? Much love for everybody in here. I see y'all. We're going to be doing a bunch more of these. This is just a warm-up. This is the warm-up. That's all I got to say. This is the warm-up. So I'm really excited because Let's get it popping. So today we have 5 degrees Virgo in the moon in Taurus. So with the 5 degrees Virgo in the moon in Taurus, is also hitting Uranus. This is making sure that you get ready to bring in new structure to your life. And this new structure that's coming through to your life is going to be literally streamlined to you through the universe, through your guides. And you're going to actually feel this on a physical level. You might even notice that the food that you're eating no longer serves you. You might literally be like, you might have a burger and be like, yo, I don't feel this anymore. You could have loved burgers your whole entire time, your whole entire life. You could be like, yo, burgers are my favorite food, blah, 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 blah. You can have a burger and be like, this ain't it. It might not fulfill you anymore because you need to have a different sense of nourishment. You might start being like, yo, let me start eating healthier. Or you might be like, yo, let me start like drinking more water in my regimen, right? This is what's going to be making the difference with that. Facts. What's up, y'all? What's up, fam? Blessings weekends to the all. Have everyone have a blessed weekend. Beautiful times. But the reason why I want to point this out is because this is so Mercury is about to leave Virgo, right? Mercury in Virgo is at its strongest point right now, which is why I'm like, I'm here down the daily. I'm here. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm here. What's up? Be sure to pull through. Be sure to share it with other people because that's what's going on, right? Funny you said that. I was just heading out to get a burger that you've been craving when this was over. So this is mad funny. So I'm glad that we're tapped into the collectives. We just came back a second ago. We already tapped in. So what I'm trying to tell you, I've done a lot of personal work in this last month to make sure that we going off. So let's do this. So you're about to head out to get a burger. So you can get the burger and like it, but like you might be like, yo, maybe I should like not get the milkshake. Or yo, maybe I should just like get something different. And this type of reevaluation, this type of different movement is what's going to be leading you into what's going to be making you stronger, what's going to be making you more sharp. I think one of the things about Virgo season is that it's about sharpening the sword, right? It's about sharpening the sword. It's about sharpening your knowledge and getting more intact with your own intellect in your analysis. If y'all remember me last year, I low-key have this background the same as last year when I was in Virgo season for a very specific reason. And I feel like this is just like the parallel. So if you go back into my IGTV and you go to Virgo season, it's around a new moon, it's going to look like this. I'm wearing some glasses. My hair is mad lower. It's just to kind of show this is the differential between those time frames, right? And personally, this is my first house year. I'm a whole different beast. What's up? So this is how we going to be pulling through moving forward. You get what I'm saying? Big facts. Inner self be saying, stop, child. You are what you eat. You are light and divine. Facts. So this is the whole idea behind this. It's like, what are you going to do to start nourishing yourself better? And this isn't just food. This is also on like a deep soul level. What you about to do to nourish yourself. You get what I'm saying? Birthday in 1 week. Happy birthday to you. Definitely going to be pulling up. Happy birthday. So just make sure you share some birthday love over there. To the Virgos over here, happy birthday to all the Virgos. Shouts out Mother Earth. Happy birthday to you. But let's get into the next part, right? So now not only is this whole Virgo stuff going on, right? We are heading into the new moon. So I haven't. You heard that? Y'all heard that, right? I said we're heading into the new moon. It said vroom vroom. And I think that's a really powerful thing when it comes to that too, because like this is really full speed ahead, right? And this full speed ahead in this process is going to be really bridging this in. The first card I pulled when I started off was the Sun card. This is all about Virgo season. You know what I'm saying? The Sun is in Virgo. This is all about you respecting Virgo season for what it is. People go back to school in Virgo season. People start making different moves in Virgo season. People start different jobs in Virgo season. These are all different indicators why Virgo season is so important, right? So keep in mind, make sure that you can do something to like calm your nerves, whether that be meditation, whether that be working out, because Virgo is ruled by the nervous system and also the stomach. So if you have like any stomach problems, any stomach things, it low-key might just be like Virgo season, because Virgo season and that nerve is like where that kind of lives at, right? Which, so my suggestion to you, if you want to work on that, tap into some solar plexus energy, tap into some vibes like that, and that's the way that that's going to end up like helping out in that regard, right? So that's definitely what's coming up when it comes to that, right? So we have a 29-degree Virgo, and we're about to go into Mercury and Libra. And I'm going to do a whole entire thing on Mercury and Libra. This live stream isn't specifically supposed to be like one of the longer ones. This was supposed to be kind of short real quick. But I definitely just wanted to come in, tap in, let y'all know that we about to be going off. So this is just kind of like, this is a lift off. This is to show y'all, hey, this is the in-betweens. Because I want to start covering like real transits during these like live streams. So you can be like, oh, here's this like going on. Mercury and Libra is going to be going from August 30th to like the early November. So that's like 2 months of Mercury being in Libra. I want to be able to come in and tell y'all what's going on with that. You get what I'm saying? Also, make sure to check in with the services. I'll be offering more services that get more specific to things in your personal life. So I'm really excited to be doing that too. But let's get into this, right? So, much love to everybody too, by the way. I really do appreciate y'all. I really do have like mad love for y'all, because y'all ain't have to come here. Y'all ain't have to show up, but y'all do. You get what I'm saying? And that's beautiful. Someone said they have Libra and Mercury. That means it's going to be your Mercury return. When it's your Mercury return, that means talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. That's what just came into my mind, right? And I think that's something that's coming in with Mercury and Libra. As a matter of fact, that's the theme for Mercury and Libra. In my personal opinions, talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. And a big reason why that is because when it comes to this, right, this is about maintaining the peace and being able to like tap into that certain sense of peace. But you can't allow someone else to disrupt your peace in the process. If you want to bridge balance, you need to be on both ends, doing the same thing on the same way at the same time. And that's what's going to be the difference between that. You get what I'm saying? So Mercury and Libra is about you really displaying and offering the information and then being able to like bounce that back, counterbalance it, and be able to like find a medium in between. Now, like I said, I'm going to be going through Mercury and Libra because that's a large transit. But mind you, while Mercury is going into Libra, the moon is going to be on a north node. Right? So with the moon going on to the north node, this is like a destiny which is built off of the partnerships that you end up coming into where you're able to communicate your truths in that sense. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's going to be really powerful about just Mercury and Libra, is because it's going to be going off while the moon's in Gemini, right? So yeah, while the moon's in Gemini. So this is a lot of communicative energy. Plus Mercury in Libra is going to eventually go retrograde. And when Mercury in Libra goes retrograde, this is what's going to be really getting us to figure out our balancing act and how we communicate. Once more, I'll be doing that on Monday. I'm going live on Monday probably, like while Mercury goes into Libra, to break down Mercury in Libra. So definitely be sure to be on the lookout for that. But yeah, so this is like the Monday coming up, right? And then the moon keeps going on through Gemini. Then we're going on to like Wednesday, right? So on Wednesday, we have the moon going into Cancer. So now we're taking all the things that we've started to peep throughout this Virgo season as we're about to head into the second decan of Virgo. So just to explain how this works, the first decan of Virgo is a Mercurial decan. What is this? This is us kind of having this like this nervousness energy of being like, what do I have to fix in my life? What do I have to put here? What do I have to make here? What do I have to blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? Virgo is also the sign of service. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you be of service to other people in this process? And this is you in this first decan before it hits the September 1st time, just trying to figure out what is it that you need to do. What do you need to grab onto? What do you need to like utilize? And what do you need to like grab hold of before you start doing these things, right? This is what that first decan is about. The second decan, which is going to be happening on September 2nd, right? While the moon is also going to be in Cancer still, right? The second decan is now, it's like, okay, so now that you figured out these little parts, and now that you figure out these little like analyses and such like that, what are you about to do with them, right? Like now that you figured that out, what are you about to do with them? And so then the next 10-day cycle of Virgo season is all about you building the contracts. This is about you making sure that you're dedicating yourself to a certain day. This is pretty much the glue. You get what I'm saying? Where the first decan is like figuring out what pieces do you need. The second decan is about gluing them together in order for you to understand what's going on. I've been going off. I have not been looking at the comments. My fault. This is mad Libra energy. Just think about your favorite Libra whose moon is in Gemini. Where that's going to be their well, that's next month. Never mind. I'm bugging. But Libra, Sun in Libra, Mercury in Libra, Gemini moon. Bet. So this is a really important time for you, or just air sign energy in general, or Mercurial energy in general. Let me be more specific. Because with this Mercurial energy, this is about you. How are you using the vessel of your voice to carry your communication? How are you using the vessel of your voice to like make a difference? And your voice isn't just your voice. Your voice is the thing that you type. It's the things that you write. It's how you react. And it's how you just interact with people on an interpersonal level, right? I like to think of it as a show of gratitude, right? Hey, okay, the right thing to do is support the videos and the craft. I appreciate the love. And I think that's something that's really important as to we step into this new age of air energy, right? Because it is all about communication, but it's just about you being able to support. Because if you're able to just support the people that you bang with, that creates a line of communication. And from that line of communication, you can start connecting people just off of hearsay, like, hey, I know this person that's really into like hair care, right? This could be someone like, man, I keep messing up the hair, da 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 da. Then you can end up just off of the hearsay connecting that person over, and that's literally just how things are supposed to be. Things are supposed to be able for you to be like, hey, here's this, here's that, let's work together, figure out, or hey, I know a person that does this, maybe y'all can connect and make something happen. I think that's something that's really important for this upcoming week as well. Definitely start to step into those ideas, because by the second decade of Virgo season, you're going to start to solidify certain regards to your life with this, right? So now on the 2nd of September, we also have the moon making its opposition to Pluto, it will be making its opposition to Pluto. And when the moon makes its opposition to Pluto, this is a day where essentially you have to know what you feel and how that's going to be affecting your overall legacy. How do you tap into your legacy by also respecting how you feel? And how do you respect how you feel while still being able to push forward what it is that you're meant to do? Not like necessarily what you're supposed to do, but what you're meant to do. Well, I think Capricorn really represents in a lot of ways, which I'll explain in other classes, which will be coming up next month or so. So definitely be on the look for that. But when it comes to that, right? This is what's going to be going on with all of that. My energy is beautiful. So is everybody in here. What you mean? If you in here, you automatically beautiful by default. Everybody. It is what it is. Mercury going into Libra. Everybody pretty. You feel me? But on the real though, right? This is one of those situations where it's like, this is us getting ourselves together. So in order for us to feel with other people that want to create the same type of vibe. And although this togetherness isn't fully going to happen until Libra season itself, definitely be sure to like look out for that in the process. Oh, shouts out to look down right here. I've got the holistic vegan event in the celestial community. So make sure that you definitely check out. I do not want to pronounce this wrong. I know you don't homie. I just don't want to pronounce it wrong. Zuzezu. Definitely make sure that you check that out for them. A holistic vegan event. Definitely check that out, because I said, some people eating burgers and they want to do something different. Maybe going to the vegan event will change your mind. I have no idea. This is just me speaking on the Virgo energy. So let me get a little bit further into this, and I'm just going about to pull some cards okay, cool. So on Friday, this is going to be the last day of the week. Mind you, I'm going to be going through stuff on a daily basis. So even if it's not my face, it's going to be a post. It's going to be a post, and it's going to say what's up in the day. And this is something that I really, really hope that people are able to share and able to like and comment and etc. Because I want to be able to like start bridging conversations just based off of this stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because when people start to really relate to these things and they explain certain situations, we have deeper understanding. Astrology is nothing without context. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you understand astrology within the context of how things are moving. So when I'm like, hey, there's a burger thing, and someone hits me up, or there's someone comments down and they're like, oh, I was just about to go to a burger place. That's a synchronicity you can't make up, because that is an energetic like vibe that's happening. And what I think I really strive for when it comes to astrology is just getting people stacked into their own energy. The daily math, ooh, that's kind of fire. Shouts out Melly Hurst. That is fire. If I start using that, I'm definitely going. The daily math? That sounds like the Daily Bugle type. I ain't mad at that. That's fire. Yo. I went to school for marketing. Ain't nobody told me nothing dope like that. Much love. That's fire. Good luck. Synchronicities are so delicious. Synchronicities are like literally just the universe, God, etc. Just giving you a pat on the back. Just like, you're doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? You walk through, you see a 222, you're like, hey, you doing good. You walk by, you see a 444, you're like, hey, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how that ends up going, you feel? Yeah, definitely look out for these. Peep the, what's it called? The event that she's talking about that should be fire. Did I say, oh, my fault. My bad. I'm just This is fire. I'm really excited to be getting back with y'all because this is really what I enjoy doing. It's just happening with the collective, just happening with the homies, with the people, and getting this together. And we're going to grow. We're going to grow, and I know all the day ones. I know y'all. Like I know all the day. I've been seen. I peep game. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Do not worry. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to y'all too. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna do this. But much more on a daily, we gonna be posting something, you know? So I just got the 8 of Wands, and this is in reverse. And I'm using the reversal in the way that the homie Crazy Bull taught me reversals. Specifically, or my favorite version of this. And this is more so like what you don't see happening yet, right? And with the 8 of Wands is what I like to refer to as the big yeet, right? And the reason why it's the big yeet is that it ends up sending you into something that was meant for you that you weren't even know you were ready for, right? And so when it comes to this opposition, or when this is upside down, right, you don't see this happening yet, but it's about to pull through. And when you go from like being like, hey, I really wish I can be a musician, to them being on a big stage opening up for your favorite artist, you gotta be ready. Like, you gotta be just ready to do it. You can be scared shitless, but you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do this astrology shit. I'm the nicest astrologer out. I gotta come up and show through. I can't just know that. You feel me? I can't just know that and feel that. I gotta pull through every day and show y'all that. And I will. That's what I'm going to do. So that's where we at. You get what I'm saying? So let's get this popping. And definitely make sure that you share. And once more, for anyone in here, all my services are basically half off right now. So definitely check out the services. Share it with a friend. It's going to be only going on till about the new moon in Virgo. So you need to act on that ASAP. I'm going to be changing up a lot of layout. I'm going to be having a lot of time soon. I have a bunch of big moves. I can't tell y'all everything yet. If I take a month off, it's because I got y'all. And now there's no more months off. Because now I understand, and now I took the time out to understand how important it is. Because I'm watching all this other shit, and nobody's telling y'all nothing. Like, no one, like not no one. Shout out the homies, and I always shout out the homies when it's time. But like, these people that I've been seeing, they don't come through with the real. They give you like a little something, a little whatever, like, let's get it tapped in. This is what it's about, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it tapped in. So, happening so fast in Libra, facts. Hey, I mean, yo, hit me up. Ain't nothing. Nobody telling us stuff barely. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, people are giving like these little dustings. You want to know why they're giving dustings? Because they don't know what they're talking about. I've had a couple of conversations with some really dear spiritualist friends of mine, and hearing some of the people that go from being, hey, can I ask you a question? And then turning and flipping that one question into them claiming that they've been a reader for years. This is a shit happening. You see all those fake accounts that were popping up of everybody in the spiritual community. That's why I took a step back. You see all that shit? These people out here trying to scam people based off of people that are really actually doing the work. You know what I'm saying? And these people are, they picked up a deck. They know 3 things. They read a little something. They pull a card. They look it up. They tell you 2 sentences. And then they're like, here's your reading. Pay me up now. You get what I'm saying? For what? This is Virgo season. This is about the real. And I'm not trying to be here to pinpoint and poke out, oh, this person's not doing that. This person's not doing that. It's a resonance. You know. I don't got to say nothing else. You get what I'm saying? That's the way. TikTok is out of control. I'm about to go on TikTok just because I'm like, yo, there's nobody giving any real. Like, I'm about to just go ahead. And I might even do a little something, but I will back it up. You feel me? Because I'm like, TikTok has been bugging out. Because people have been like, oh, I have this deck. Here's this card. But like, on one end, I appreciate and I completely understand everyone that wants to hustle up and do this work. You get what I'm saying? I appreciate people that really stand up against the ground and be like, let's get this working. But for the people that are just picking this up because they're like, I've seen somebody make some money from this, I feel that's not cool. It's not cool. You are doing a disservice to other people when it comes to that too. And that's why it's one of those situations where it's like, the spiritual, all that astrology stuff has been infiltrated by people who are just trying to scam shit. And I'm not for it. So that's why I had to step back. Mars is in Virgo. This is my Mars return. I'm ready to pull up. Because this is what I feel like I've started astrology for, in a sense, right? Because I knew, and if you even go back, there was a last year, 2 years ago when I was first starting this off, It was I did a live stream, a peace talk with the peace dealer, and I called everything that's happening. I called it. I was literally like, he's like, what do you think is going to be happening in the next 2 years? I'm like, businesses are going to start picking up on astrology and they're going to start giving fake shit. And it's just crazy to think about because I said that like 2 years ago. You can watch the video. It's on the Peace Dealer's channel, the Peace Talk, Chad Taylor. Go look it up. But like for real, like I was like, yo, these are the changes. I look mad young in that. But regardless, these are the changes that have been happening. You get what I'm saying? So this is pretty much like some of the week coming up, and I had to chop it up with y'all. I just had to chop it up with y'all. I've been missing tapping in with the collective. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. The reason why you don't have TikTok yet, there's so many things going on, and mainly everyone is joining in for money. Yo, that's why it's like for me, it's like, it wasn't about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I gotta make a living, but it wasn't about that. Like, and this is because I loved it. I was doing this when people were like, bro, this is weird, bro. You feel me? And there were people that were doing it before even and I look up to them as far as me getting me to this position, and I always try to spread my love every time, and that's paying homage. I think that's a problem too. People don't pay homage. So it's like, if I think of something or I say something and I know I got that from another person's thought, I'm gonna throw that person's name out there. Why? Because first of all, they said it. Second of all, that's just showing love. Third of all, that's the way that's gonna go. So that's pretty much that in that process, right? I do got to dip in a second. People calling, everybody calling. It is what it is. That's how it go. But this right here is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So like I said, I pulled earlier. I pulled the Sun card first. I pulled the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is the big yeet. And then I just pulled the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is you not even knowing that you literally have it going on already. People are like trying to reach out, like, oh my goodness, like, how can I do this? How can I change? It's like, nah, this is you. That's you. You use that sword. You push that forward. You the boss now. What's up? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You the boss now. Make those moves. Why am I telling you to make those moves right now? Because come the second deck in the Saturn, by the time I like break more stuff down, you're gonna have to like really know the things that you was talking about. You feel me? So yeah, that thing came in at a perfect time. All things in alignment, never tripping. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? If your intentions are good and they want to inform others and you are grateful for the money that comes in, you go. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where it's like, it's an energetic exchange, but you can't just do that if you're not giving the real, or at least giving your all, or giving your best when it comes to it. You get what I'm saying? That's enough about that. I don't got nothing else to say about this. I'm going to be breaking down way more transits. I'm going to be breaking down a couple more daily things. Mind you, stepping this up, you're going to see something from me every day. That's all I can say. You're going to see something from me every day. Whether that be this, whether that be that, it don't matter, because I'm tired of seeing this fake shit happen in this community. Like, I'm tired of it. And I want to be interviewing people and start talking to people that are on that real shit. Because I want to link everybody in the community to other real people. You get what I'm saying? I want to link these people to other real people. I want y'all to be able to be like, yo, that's the homie over there. Oh, cool. Oh, they're doing this. And like, you get what I'm saying? We all have something to offer. But it's the way that we tap in. Nice to see my face. Glad I'm back. I never really left for real. I was just on some like, it's been a process, a beautiful process, and I have so much. I'm so hyped. You don't even know yet. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Can't wait to learn. Much love. And plus the classes are coming back. October. We about to have so much fun. So much love to y'all. I'm done clowning. I gotta go actually do stuff in my life. So peace out, y'all. Much love to you. And until next time, y'all have a great one. Stay blessed. Stay beautiful. Comment on this, like this, subscribe, do whatever you want. Send it to somebody that's cool. Don't send it to nobody and just watch it 2 times yourself. I don't know. Live your best life. Until next time, y'all. Peace, love, and I don't know what else. Keep the funk alive. All right, y'all. Peace.